Hey storytellers, welcome to another story. Today we are going to be covering a Ramadan recipe for students on a budget. I feel like it's hard to find recipes that give you a lot of food and quality food for not as much cost. So today we're going to be covering chow mein noodles, which are my favorite go-to. They're quick, they're tasty, and there's a lot, so you can probably eat it within 2, maybe 3 days, depending on how much you eat. So let's get right into it. So I'm gonna get started with the ingredients first. So you're gonna need noodles. You can get them I got them from Tesco because I'm in London, but you can get them really anywhere. In Toronto, I used to get them at Freshco, Loblaws, just kind of your local grocery store. They don't have to be any kind of particular noodle, just noodles in general, whatever ones you like. They can be thin, thick, doesn't really matter. You need beef, preferably steak strips or like beef strips. I just find it easier to cook that in my noodles, and that's what I use in my recipe. You can kind of use any kind of protein you want, change it up, but that's the one I'm going to use for today's video. You also need onions, bell peppers, green peppers. I usually like to add that for both flavor and like texture in my noodles, so you can definitely add that, and any other vegetables that you want. Again, for the sake of the video, I'm just going to use those 3. Oh, you will also need garlic, ginger, chow mein shan masala mix. I like to desi-fy it a little bit, so I add that. You don't have to, but I do. Soy sauce, brown sugar, and lemon juice. Lemon juice or fresh lemons, either or works. I couldn't find lemons, well, quality lemons, so I just ended up getting lemon juice. But yeah. So now we're going to get right into the prep. I feel like the prep takes the longest time. So you're going to start off by chopping up all of your vegetables. Your onions, your bell peppers, your green peppers. I like to chop them into strips, very thin strips. Well, not thin, they're actually they're medium size, I guess, not too thick, not too thin. I'll leave that up to your discretion, but nice finely chopped strips of the vegetables. Then, step 2, you're going to take your beef. Usually it's already pre-cut into those thin strips when you ask the butcher, but if you need to cut it into those strips, you cut it into those strips, you do what you need to do. Sometimes I'll even take the strips and cut them in half. But you're going to put your beef strips. So first you're going to put oil in the pan. Then you're going to put beef strips, onions, and your garlic, and you're going to put it on high heat, and you're going to start to cook the meat first. While your meat is still cooking, you are going to make your soy sauce, lemon juice, brown sugar mix or concoction. So you're going to take 2 fresh limes, you're going to squeeze those out, or 6 tablespoons of lime juice, either or. You're going to take 6 tablespoons of soy sauce, and you're going to do 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. You're going to mix it and then and leave it on the side. Once your beef is fully cooked, like not fully, but pretty much almost fully cooked, you're going to add your bell peppers in. You're going to keep mixing. You're going to keep mixing, keep mixing. This is where you're going to add the shan masala. If you want to add, I added a little bit of red chili pepper as well. It just wasn't spicy enough for me, so I added a little bit of that, and you're going to give it a good mix. You're going to keep cooking that. Depending on how cooked it is, you can adjust the heat, but I usually like to keep it at high heat. Once that is fully cooked and you think it's ready to go, you are then going to add your noodles. So depending on your noodles, you sometimes have to cook those. Mine were already done, so I didn't have to do that. But I know some situations you need to. You're gonna cook your noodles and you're gonna add that to the beef mixture. Give it a good mix. This is when you're gonna add that liquid of the brown sugar, lime juice, and soy sauce. Once it's fully, like, give it a good mix, let it marinate into the noodles, give it a taste, try it. Based off of that, you can add a little bit more lime juice, a little more soy sauce, a little bit more brown sugar, more chili powder. You do what you need to do. You add it until it kind of tastes good to you. I prefer tangy over spicy, but still with a little bit of a kick to it. So I just keep adjusting it to my liking. Once you know it's ready, you can plate it, put some cilantro for some extra flavor, and it's ready to eat. And that is chow mein noodles for college students on a budget. It's a good Ramadan meal. It's really easy to make. You get your protein, you get your carbs. It's pretty filling, and you get 2 to 3 portions out of it too, so you don't have to cook for a couple of days. But yeah, if you like this video, please like and subscribe, join the Storyteller family, and I will see you next time.